Hello and welcome to the Simply Smart Business Podcast. I'm your host, Nicki, and I'm absolutely delighted to have Claudia Varga here with us today. She's the Marketing Director at Wellness Origin in Indianapolis, and we're going to be talking about some amazing things today, including improving wellness, clean beauty care, and feel-good music. So I'm really excited to share with you all how that plays into everything. So welcome, Claudia. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Wonderful to be on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I always like to start with a little story time, if that's cool. So take us back and take us through your journey of how you got to where you are, especially musically and marketing, and how those kind of things combine together. I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, so I guess my story starts back at the Kelley School of Business and IU. I went to school on a full ride scholarship at the Kelley School of Business. So I'm a Kelley scholar and I held that all 4 years. We did a couple of study abroad trips to Greece and Costa Rica. So that was a really enriching experience. Obviously, that's what piqued my interest in marketing. And at the same time, my mom and stepdad were really building Wellness Origin. So I already knew that I had a passion in wellness and beauty. So I joined forces with the family business whenever I finished at IU and came back to Indianapolis. And it was just the right fit, right step for me because it combined marketing and my marketing skills with my passion for wellness and beauty. And around that time, too, I was like, I've always wanted to do music. How can I get into the music? And I found my voice coach, Chris Stone, and she really pushed me professionally and positively to start a professional band. And now I'm a singer and songwriter too. It's my passion project, but we do professional gigs around town. I have a whole music collection, music videos, of songs that I wrote, and I've done international collaborations with like my famous producer, Tony T, from Germany. He's Germany's #1 dance music artist. That's how they call him. So he produced my EP, Living Happily. And so the last couple of years we've transitioned into Claudia Varga band with the music and we do like fun, I call them weekend music parties, because finish the work week and then on the weekends I bring my musicians out and we hit up fabulous places around town that invite us and we do fun shows.
Amazing. That's so cool. So tell me a little bit more about how the passions collide, and because I know we talked a little bit about this before, and how you're able to combine music with wellness in the business.
Yeah. Thank you so much for asking that. So, as our marketing director, I'm also our spokesperson. So we have a line of over 45 products. We do skincare, fragrances, supplements, and our perfumes, actually, we name them after my songs. And it's a mother-daughter collaboration on the fragrances. So that way we tied the music in with the business. And then, the people at the business, they love the music, our regular clients. So it's been a really fun experience. And we do offer these products, all of our products, including the fragrances, on online retailers, not just wellnessorigin.com, but we're on walmart.com. We're on Shein. We're on wholesalers like Rangery and Fair. We're on Flipshop, eBay, and Beauty Bridge.
Nice. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
huge.
And that's what we're building right now. So that's still in the early stages, but it's super exciting to get out in platform, start seeing some fans come in, initial fans come in on the products, and then get on the next platform, same thing. It's really fun. It's definitely my passion. It's fun to mix my left brain logical skills with my right brain creative skills. It's very fulfilling for me.
Yeah. Amazing. So tell me about how the wellness piece plays into marketing and how you mentioned your passion for both marketing and wellness, and how do those play together?
My market? What was the first?
With wellness and marketing, and how those two things play together for you.
Yeah, so at the business, my role, this is how I see my role. So we have a team of around a dozen people. Some people work on the business, some people work in the business. I work on the business. This is actually my back marketing office. You can't see it, it's hidden behind this stuff, but I have a back nook back there, and that's where I do all my computer work. So if I think of it, my mom and my stepdad, they're the science minds, they're the nutrition minds. I'm the communications and content funnel. So I help bring their message, which is more scientific, harder to understand for, Joe and Mary who come in to purchase products or do services. So I take the beautiful education, wisdom they have, and then I turn it into compact business content,
Nice.
graphic, business communication videos, things like that.
Amazing. And for those listening to the show who are local business owners, I know that that has a different element than maybe your online sales. So can you speak a little bit to what you guys do, if you're willing to share some tidbits about what you do locally to bring the business to the forefront, give it a little more visibility?
Yeah, so we're lucky to have over 4,000 local clients who are part of our atmosphere. So a lot of it has to do with word of mouth and what we've already established. But we do, of course, have a Facebook page where we run social media advertisement. We do email campaigns. We do all of the basic goodies. We have flyers, business cards, promotions, monthly membership, VIP programs, things of that nature.
Amazing. And you mentioned before that you have the products, nutrition products, wellness products, as well as skincare, and then you do services in store as well, correct?
Yeah. So we do have many services. We have a brick and mortar wellness center, and then we have our product line, which we offer on those online retailers, but we also offer them, of course, in shop. So in shop, we have organic facials, organic massage. We actually have a stainless steel hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber.
Nice.
We do state-of-the-art wellness therapies, like we have LBG right now. We do Beamer. We do ionic foot baths. We have an in-house organic health market, and we do Zyto, which is a form, and nutrition consultations, which go hand in hand. So the Zyto is this really cool, it's a state-of-the-art therapy that you put your hand on this little monitor, and then the computer software scans your organs and tells you where you're in alignment and disalignment, and shows you what supplements and what therapies you need to do to bring yourself back into alignment. It's super cool. So yeah, so I do that once a month as a regular checkup so that I can see, where my health's at, what I need to improve upon. There's something for a few months, that I keep missing, then I have to bring it back.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's so cool. And I feel like people are finally coming around to the idea of how truly impactful wellness is on our lives, and just not just for longevity, living longer, but just to feel better on a daily basis and not deal with health issues by being actually proactive about it. Do you find that that's happening in your space a little bit, that people are like, it's becoming more normalized for everyone, not just people that are maybe a little more hippy dippy or whatever the case may be?
Yeah, I mean, we have all kinds of clients. I respect all people, but I'm more of like an intellectual, but I care about wellness and being relaxed and feeling good and healthy as much as I can. And I think we see a lot of clients like that, business people, and then we see families. We see, moms who love to keep their beauty glow, going. So really a wide range of people. The spa and wellness center really caters to everyone. And we have so many products, but we do certain niche marketing and advertising. Actually, I'm working on a new advertising strategy that's going to be more niche, but I can't share it yet. So we do have something for everyone, but we do also cater to specific niches as well.
That's a good point, because I feel like for many businesses, they struggle with similar things where they're not necessarily talking to everyone in the world, but they could be theoretically. And it's really important to kind of tighten up that message for specific audiences. So can you give some examples of ways that you guys do that?
Is your question how we make things like for certain audiences?
Yeah. So honing in on specific audiences, because as we know in marketing, it's really important to speak to specific people so that those people are like, wow, she's calling me out. This is for me. And I know for a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of marketers, it can be really tricky to talk to specific people, especially when they say, well, Nicki and Claudia, we cater to everybody. How could we possibly just talk to one audience? Do you mind giving some examples of how you guys do that?
Yeah. Fortunately, the biggest example of this is something I'm working on right now and I can't share, but in spa, can't share it yet, but in a few months I'll be able to. But in spa, for example, with our organic facials, that we don't want to single anyone out. Of course, anyone can come for a facial, but that's,
Sure.
there's a certain type of woman who likes femininity, who likes beauty, who likes to do the facials. So all of the content, graphics, advertisements, everything really caters to her.
Mm. So you do it more on a product or service basis, which totally makes sense. And on that note, I was wondering, because it's very unique, I feel like, to have this offering where you have the in-store services and then you've got the online. And so just for anybody listening, if you're not in Indianapolis, then you can still grab some wellness origin products where you can sell anywhere, right? So you've got the online store that you can sell products anywhere. So you've got a little bit of both worlds, which is really unique. Do you, anything that comes up there as far as maybe issues that you've had in the past with sharing with people that you offer both things, both in store and online, or maybe it's a positive thing?
I think, yeah, good question. I think people like the variety. I think they think it's like, oh, okay, they're online too. I don't know that we've run into any issues with having both of them. It's more like when people move out of town, it's a good way that we can hopefully still keep them in our ecosphere. I hope that's the correct word for that, in our community, even if they move to a different state. We do only cater to the US. We're only in America right now. But, eventually it'd be cool to go international as well.
Absolutely. That's amazing. And you also focus on clean beauty care as well. I know that's sort of an ongoing topic. Again, that's, I feel like, gained a lot of popularity within the past few years. I know when I became a mom 6 years ago, I cleaned house as far as like all my makeup products, all my beauty care products, because there's a lot of junk and stuff now, and it's really unfortunate. And I hate that, honestly. So still to this day, a lot of the stuff that I use is still pregnancy and nursing friendly because it's so much cleaner. Can you speak to that a little bit as far as how you guys manage the clean beauty care space and how that is part of your passion as well?
Yeah. So all of our products, we use the highest quality ingredients that we can possibly find, backed by the trust of our business. All of our products are organic. So we do organic skincare. The way that I've coined our products is our products exist where the highest quality meets maximum results. We have really cool products in our product line. I wish I brought a few. I wish I had a few samples with me, but our products, you will notice a difference with the supplements. Like with our cellular energy focus, that's a supplement for increasing energy and endurance. And you have some, and then you notice that you have more energy and mental clarity. With the skincare, like my dad, for example, he put on our calendula and chamomile flower face cream. And then I hear from him on the phone a couple of days later, wow, my skin is so young, it's so tight, and my dad's not a skincare guy. So it just speaks to how clean and beautifying our products are, but you also get the result with them.
That's incredible, because these days it kind of seems like you get one or the other, right? You get either the result with a lot of chemicals, or it maybe smells nice and that's all you get from it. So that's incredible that it's both. Amazing. Can you walk us through, if you're willing and able to, maybe some key strategies that have worked for you guys, both digitally with your online shop and with your brick and mortar store? Anything that really seems to sing as far as like marketing tactics that you're willing to share with everyone?
Yeah. I love is our VIP programs for facial and massage. Those are cool because it's a win-win for our clients. They can sign up, they can get their facials in more often, and it helps keep them accountable. But then it's also good for our business because we know that there's going to be that consistent income stream from the VIPs. And those were hot before pre-COVID. And so, our business took a little bit of a hit with the COVID.
Sure.
So I'm just wishing, and I wish that our country will really support small businesses the next few years, because that's, the lifeblood of our community.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's amazing. So any sort of ongoing revenue that you can put together for your business, something like that VIP program. Plus, that's kind of nice too, because it gives those clients sort of that that feeling of, oh, I'm special, I get this special treatment. And so it's really a win-win. Yeah. That's amazing. Talk to me a little bit more about the music piece and especially you mentioned feel good music, which I especially love. What's the sort of genre that you specialize in?
So the music that I write is a lot of the times pop, acoustic pop,
Okay.
dancey.
Nice.
Songs tend to be more dancey as well. But then I'm as a singer, I can sing rock, I can sing jazz, I can sing country, pop. So my genre as a singer is a little bit more broad, but I like to stick with the kind of fun music. Vision behind the music is to create uplifting music for enjoying life. So when I write, I like to write stories in my songs that are not necessarily about me, but it's a story that I know is going to evoke a positive emotion in my listener, like confidence, feeling good, romance, enjoying the day. So that's that's my personal mission with the music. And I love it because when I listen to my songs, after I sing like 10 of my songs, then I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling uplifted. So I know that my listeners are going to have the same experience.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I especially love the sort of multi-passionate approach to things. I find that a lot of our listeners are very similar as far as they've got this business, they've got this baby, but then there's also these other things sort of making their way into the business, either similar to like the music piece or maybe they have these side hustles, these side projects. And so I think it's really amazing how you've been able to infuse both of them together. So I think that's just a message to keep on going with it, right? Whatever that side hustle, whatever that passion is to keep going and see how you can make them both play together.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really a blast to both of them are really just enjoyable and fulfilling. So I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And I'll share some music links at the end too, if you don't mind.
Yes, please, absolutely. And I'll include any links to Wellness Origin and to Claudia's personal site in the show notes as well. So you'll be able to access everything there. Let's talk a little bit of mindset now, because this is always fascinating to me as a marketing person, as an entrepreneur. I think that sort of mindset, daily habits can get lost in the shuffle sometimes, especially with growing a business and being so focused on a business. So do you have any tips or daily routine success tips that you like to use on a daily basis, especially as somebody so passionate in wellness?
Yeah, thank you so much. And I did come with some notes. So I was gonna
You're so
share
good.
oh yeah, I was gonna share my foundational wellness habits that I like to incorporate every single day because I found that when I do these, I'm consistently healthy.
Ooh, I love it.
So these are my foundational 8 wellness habits, and I've actually not shared these. I don't think I've shared these on any interview or online, so I'm sharing for the first time.
Exciting.
And excited too. So the first one is beauty sleep. Don't ever underestimate that. Number 2 is daily movement. Number 3 for me is eating healthy and hydrating. Number 4 is to eat small portions of concentrated nutrition. Don't overwhelm your body with too much. So get the nutrition in and keep it light. Number 5, do my supplements. Number 6, meditate. Find time for meditation and gratitude. Number 7 is to do reading before bed, even just a few minutes, just to relax your body and mind. And number 8, I love to focus on deep breathing throughout the day as much as I can, because that's just a great way to just recenter and ground and relax. And then I will highlight too that within daily movement, yoga for me has just been an amazing tool. Everything in the yoga toolkit, from the asanas, the postures, breathwork, meditation, and singing bowls. I have a set of singing bowls at home. These are just for me like a lifeline to help balance and relax. Just really anytime I need. Yoga is like my number one lean on tool.
That's amazing. Very cool. I love all of those. Thank you so much for sharing them. I'm very similar and I not so much anymore. I kind of go back and forth between different practices. Right now I'm really into Pilates, but I had a stage in my life where I was very much into yoga. So I still try to do it a little bit here and there, especially when I feel my body sort of getting tense or just need that sort of like calm mindfulness, but also movement. So I totally get that. That's amazing. So I wanted to also ask if there's any sort of sources of inspiration or motivation that you have for yourself, outside of working in a family business, working on your music, those things can easily go by the wayside as far as like, well, I don't have to do this today. I don't have to do the music today. I don't have to schedule another gig, things like that. Is there anything that motivates you or keeps you going outside of your passion for them, obviously?
Yeah, of course. So I think the number one thing that I lean on is my own life vision. So I'm
Mm,
in this program called Lifebook, and I'm not affiliated with them marketing wise, but I'm just a passionate life booker.
nice.
It's a structured, the way that I utilize the program is it's a structured goal setting system and habit set tracking system. So I'm able to have my habits, which I shared several of them with you. I run my
Hmm.
wellness habits, and then have my goals, and then I set them towards a multi-year vision. So, and then do that every week, every month, every quarter, run the Lifebook system. So that is my number one tool for keeping me accountable and also keeping me passionate, because it's so exciting to like
Yeah.
next goal and the next goal. It's like a healthy obsession, I think, to move in the right direction.
Yeah, that's incredible because I know a lot of the entrepreneurs I talk with, it's sometimes hard to set goals for yourself, I notice. As far as like when I speak with clients or I speak with other entrepreneurs, we're always talking about, okay, what's the goal, whether it's more emotional, I want to feel good about such and such, or just feel good in my body, perhaps, versus, we want to hit this revenue goal for the year and actually put a number to it. Do you have any tips for setting goals, since that seems like something that is really important to you?
Yeah. I I think you have to figure out what is important to you, not what's important to your mom, not what's important to your teacher, not what's important to your friend. You have to figure out the goals that like this is my life. Like this is the time that I
Hmm.
have. Like what would really just like make my heart sing if I have this in my life. If you can think of
Hmm.
a few of those, then it's like naturally so exciting to go in that direction. I think the biggest challenge is then, you're working towards it and having the patience to focus still on being present and happy
Hmm.
rather than being present and happy when I get there. That's my biggest hiccup. So I'm really practicing that, but it's also fun. It's fun to move in the right direction. It's fun to practice gratitude and practice happiness. So there's nothing.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I'm a big believer in, I don't believe in regret, and I don't believe in the I'll be happy when sort of scenario, right? Because then you don't enjoy the journey. And then it's, even once you reach that goal, then the happiness it's very short-lived, right? It lasts like a second and then you're off to the next goal. So I totally agree with that. That's a great practice to have.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. And I recently achieved a goal that was just in my life really important to me. But then I
Hmm.
realized that opens up, this goal and this goal and this goal. So it's like you think, from your inexperience that, okay, I reached the goal and then I'm good. I'm cruising. I can relax. I relax anyways, but you think, I'm done. I can just chill. But then there's like three more goals, like three times the amount of things you want to do. It's a never ending process of expansion and growth, goal setting, and reaching for your highest self and your highest life. So, I feel like being happy and relaxed and enjoying the moment is the best gift that you can give yourself.
That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
Easier
So
said
looking, it's very true, very true. So looking ahead, what's the vision for Wellness Origin for you, the future of the business, and what impact do you guys hope to make?
Sure. Wonderful question. With Wellness Origin, what we really desire, we love our brick and mortar. And we have such a beautiful community of people who love the business, love the services, love the products. So far. What I really would like to see and what our team would like to see is to have our Wellness Origin products available everywhere in the US in many homes and help to just bring healthy wellness and beauty care to the whole country. Again, fusing that products that work with products that are also clean and moms all over the country, dads, sisters, brothers, friends can go to bed with peace of mind knowing that their loved ones are using products that are clean and not harmful.
Amazing. That's incredible. And it's a worthwhile goal for sure. So this has been an incredible conversation, Claudia. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise and your wisdom with us and your passions as well. What's the best way for our listeners to connect with you online or learn more about your work?
Yeah, if you guys would like to connect, collab, just say hi. You guys can head to my personal website, which is www.claudiavarga.com. That's all encompassing of everything that I put my name on. If you guys have an inquiry for Wellness Origin, our spa website is wellnessoriginindy.com. And then for all things related to my music, you can search my name on Google, Claudia Varga, or anywhere where music is sold, Apple, YouTube, Spotify, social media. You guys can just search my name, and I hope that you guys are going to listen to my music.
Absolutely. And again, I'll include all those links in the show notes so that it's easy to click everything. Do you have any final words of wisdom or encouragement for our listeners?
Yes, I did. I did think of two things that I wanted to leave listeners with after this conversation. The first one, that the most important thing that I've learned since graduating college, living my life, going for my goals, is to prioritize your happiness like it's something very special, because I believe that your happiness, my happiness, all the listeners' happiness is special and it matters. So please prioritize your happiness. And the second one is to believe in yourself and believe that you can reach your goals.
Beautifully said. Well, Claudia, it's been incredible having you. Again, an absolute pleasure having you in the Simply Smart Business Podcast. And to our amazing listeners, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the Simply Smart Business Podcast for more inspiring conversations and actionable strategies to help you build a successful and fulfilling business. Until next time, we'll see you then.